How to make a love box for your boyfriend. A love box is meant to be a physical representation of your love and relationship with someone else. Having a box can be a perfect thing to store a bunch of loving tidbits that wouldn't otherwise fit together. It can also be a perfect thing to store souvenirs of memories you've shared together. Love boxes will ultimately become as unique and distinct as the relationship they're meant to represent, but there are many tried and tested methods to get you started on making a love box of your very own. Part 1. Making the box. 1. Decide what kind of love box you want to make. At the end of the day, a love box needs to carry an individual character, indicative of you, your boyfriend, and the weird, wonderful connection you share together. Think of things that mean a lot to the both of you. How did you meet? If there's a certain big interest you share, like music, that might be a good place to start when it comes to designing your love box. If you met him at a sporting event, for example, you might decorate the box with footballs and references to whatever game you met at. For another example, if you met him through your mutual appreciation of classic progressive rock, you might adorn your box with references to Genesis and Van der Graaf Generator. This example may be transposed to fit any genre. 2. Find a basic box. Pick any box. Ideally, it should be small enough to feel intimate, but just big enough to fit the things you want inside of it. Especially if you're looking to decorate the exterior a lot, you're going to want one that's plain. Otherwise, you can always dress the outside with glued construction paper, and work from there. If you're really the arts and crafts type, you can even try your hand at creating your own box from scratch. Wood and cardboard are recommended sources to work with. Plastic Tupperware actually works quite well for a box, though it's recommended you tape black construction paper around it to make the inside contents a surprise. 3. Assemble your crafts materials. The sort of materials you'll need to make your love box will depend entirely on what you want to do with it. Here are a few things that you'll probably need regardless. A pair of scissors. Some construction paper. Pens and/or pencils. Tape and/or glue. 4. Decorate the exterior. Decorating the exterior is a lot more enjoyable if you have a clear idea where you want to go with it. Do the basics first, cover the box with construction paper, and move towards accessorizing once you've got the basics down pat. Don't be afraid to get creative. The exterior will be your boyfriend's first impression with the love box, so you should make sure it makes a strong impact on him before he even peruses its contents. Don't go overboard with flair. Going the extra mile with accessories may seem like a good way to show your boyfriend how much you love him, but it might make the box look like a crowded mess. 5. Add a surprise to the inside of the lid. When your boyfriend finally opens up the love box, the first thing he's going to see is whatever's on the inside of the lid. Some people might not even consider the potential of having something on the inside lid, but your love box should take advantage of that potential. There are many things you could tape or glue on the inside lid. Make sure it's something that feels especially meaningful to the two of you. Here are a few examples that might fit. A picture of the two of you. A love letter, explaining the purpose of the box and how much they mean to you. A list of things you love about them. An abstract doodle intended to convey your timeless passion. Part 2. Filling the box. 1. Figure out what defines your relationship. Again, there are countless permutations that might inform the way your love box looks. How long have you two been together? How old are you? Where, when, and how did you meet? There can be no step-by-step process for defining what makes your connection unique. Take some time to figure out what you love most about your boyfriend, and find an artistic way of expressing that. Put your talents to best use. If you're a great writer, writing a poem or a fictionalized interpretation of how you met might be a great way to decorate the inside lid. If you're a great artist, a small painting might do just the trick. 2. Buy a thoughtful gift. If you don't think your homemade items are enough, it might be extra sweet to go out and buy a gift. Keep it small, but meaningful. Boyfriends are sometimes difficult to buy worthwhile presents for, but offering a gift in a new love box will make it feel that much more special. For instance, if your boyfriend's really excited for a show, pick up a pair of concert tickets and hide them at the bottom of the box. 3. Do something creative and put it in the box. Write a poem. Paint a picture. Write a cute letter by hand. Draw a portrait of him. The possibilities are endless. Strut your stuff, show off your creative talents. Whatever you're best at, you should capitalize on when filling up your love box. Your boyfriend is sure to be impressed. 4. Enclose photos and souvenirs. A love box is meant as a way for both people in the relationship to reflect. One of the best ways to do this is to enclose things that will spark memories. If you have any photos you took together early on in the relationship, add them into the box. If you have any souvenirs, like concert tickets, of things you've seen together, put those in too. A great love box isn't a one-off deal. You'll be able to add more things to it over time as you experience more things together. 5. Present the completed love box to your boyfriend. Make sure you have somewhere quiet and intimate you can present the gift to him. Depending on the amount of content you've packed into making it, it could take a while to digest it all, and you don't want any interruptions putting a damper on the experience. Sit next to him and watch as he looks at the gift. Chances are he'll love it. If you want to go the extra mile, you can gift wrap the love box. Tips. Love boxes don't just need to be for boyfriends, they can be for anyone you care enough about. Just make sure to cater it to that relationship. Certain things that work for boyfriends don't work for parents, friends, or siblings. Don't hold back when it comes to designing your box. If you two share an authentic connection, there's no reason why he would be offended or embarrassed by any part of it. A love box is a great time to reflect on your relationship and all of the best things about it. While you're reflecting, you should turn the fondest memories into parts of your box. Warnings. Don't feel too let down if your boyfriend isn't too taken aback by it. Generally speaking, males aren't as fascinated with arts and crafts as women. Even if he is impressed, he might be the kind of guy that holds back from showing a lot of affection. Regardless, the gesture will be appreciated.